station. It's up and go.
You can get mad if you want, yeah, I said it, it's the Brown said that sends you out head first, forget it, just pretend it's a dream. If you get offended, line of scrimmage, I'm out here on beast mode, defensive, stop acting light-skinned and pretend that I'm joking in my taker hat, dropping with the slam when I choke them. I'm the captain of flagship role, killing them softly. If it ain't iced coffee or double D's, you lost me. It's big road season, yeah, I said it, and I don't have to give a reason, yeah, I said it, and all that blah, 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 you can dedicate. It's all facts out here, cause yeah, I said it. It's big roll season, yeah, I said it, and I don't have to give a reason, yeah, I said it, and all that blah, 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 you can dedicate. It's all facts out here, cause yeah, I said it.
Welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the AM. I'm your host, Big Roll, a.k.a. Mr. Yeah, I Said It, a.k.a. Stevie Wonder's nephew. Welcome, family. Glad to see y'all. Glad to have y'all here. Today's episode is being sponsored by Q the Tire Doctor. Q is located at 1961 North 29th Street. Q can fulfill all your tire needs. He has all new tires for all makes and models of cars. Can't afford the new ones and whatnot. Q can get you a good used one, get you through a couple of weeks. And he also specializes in tire repair. Make sure you go check him out. Give him a call. Whatnot, get a price on some tires. 267-709-7179. Number's right there at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you put that in your contacts. Show is also being brought to you by the Big Exclusive Network. Doing big things, big programming. Make sure you check us out. Give y'all a rundown real quick of all the programming on the Big Exclusive Network. On Sundays, we got Philadelphia Eagles Game Day Special. Excuse me. Hosted by my man Poppy Montag and Angry OG and Big Roll. 3 Eagles fans talking football. Always got dope special guests. It's a must see you on Sundays. Make sure you check it out. Later on Sunday night at 9 p.m., you got my man Poppy Montag with the Poppy Montag Show. Very educated brother, very talented, wears many hats. Definitely check him out. You'll learn a thing or two watching the show. 9 p.m. on Sundays. Monday through Friday, you got Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the morning, 9 a.m. start. I'm the one that gets you there to a good start. I'm the one that gets your energy up. Try to give you some good positive vibes to go through the rest of the day. Monday night, we got Think Different TV with my girl, Lashia, 9 p.m. start. Great host, great energy, great topics. Make sure you check her out and one of you'll definitely be entertained. On Tuesdays, we got the Big Exclusive Podcast, The Big Ticket, 7 p.m. Big Shannon, Angry OG, Tyrese Top Flight. It's the one to watch, folks. It's definitely the one to watch. Always check out the Big Exclusive Podcast on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, you got Rabbit Hole 13, new edition, hosted by Mr. Warren Cheese Muir, a.k.a. Mr. Cheese, Taj Mahal, and my girl, Bianca Monroe. Thursdays, you got the infamous Foreplay with B, hosted by B. Monroe, highly climbing the charts as one of our best shows. Make sure you check out BB, talking all kinds of shit. I ain't even going to tell you what it is. Just tune in. Trust me. Fridays, you get another episode of Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the morning to end the week. And Saturdays, we have to call YouTube Saturdays for the BEN. You know what I mean? Check out all kinds of different programs such as Fat Gene Activated, Dope Show, hosted by my man Big Shannon, Angry OG. Checking out different cuisines, going to different spots, introducing you to new foods. Play that flight clip for me, please, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Nonstop Comedy presents Delayed Flight, live comedy special taping, starring comedian Top Flight, hosted by comedian Mac Page, at Black's Blue Social, located inside the Clarion Hotel in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Showtimes, November 4th at 8 p.m., November 5th, 7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m., November 6th at 7 p.m. Boarding passes are only $35 and available through Eventbrite, Zelle, and Cash App. Don't miss your chance to be a part of history. Let's get ready for takeoff.
Friday and Saturday's show is already sold out, folks. Flight might have some remaining tickets for Sunday's show. I strongly suggest you get at him this weekend because they will be going by next week. Trust. November the 26th, we got the Friendsgiving show. Day after Thanksgiving. Comedy show hosted by my man Top Flight, special guest Big Roll in the building that night. Get at me about tickets, folks. Hit my inbox. We'll make that happen. Hope to see you all there. Shout out to my man Angry OG, just because. Angry OG is everybody's big brother, everybody's uncle. Got any questions, any problems, when I go to OG, always steer you in the right direction. That is my guy. And I think that's it. My announcement out the way. Go to the comment section and when I see what's up with the family. Boop-a-doop. Good morning, Robin Smith. Grand Rising, Poppy Montega. Ghost Ship, Christine. Happy Friday. Grand Rising, Lisa Carter. Happy Friday, Bianca Monroe. Fuck you too, Sean Stanton. Morning, Brain. Good morning, Shantae Anderson. OG. Shannon is dissing OG. My man, The Real Scott, is looking for the bag. And good morning to my man, Angry O Jizzle. Made it through another week, folks. I don't know about y'all, but these weeks be flying past. I don't know. Possibly because I'm on the big exclusive network and we got something going on every day. These weeks be just flying past. They really do. I mean, before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving. Before you know it, it's going to be Christmas. It's going to be New Year. To me, time is flying like a mofo. I mean, as long as we safe and productive, that's all that matters. But always make sure you take advantage, y'all. Like today, the weather's supposed to be real nice. Make sure you get out. Make sure you get out. Enjoy the weather. Probably the last time we get a day in the 70s. So you get a chance, man, get out and enjoy it. For shizzle. Hello, Christine Kane. Oh man, what's the date on that, BB Monroe? He said, "Oh, was it bad advice when I told you to get a bald head instead of keeping a George Jefferson look?" Remy, glad to have you. Damn sure did. Damn. Okay, BB, I got you. So, folks, we made it through another week, blessed, safely. What y'all got going on this weekend? What's the plans for the weekend? What y'all doing? You working? Getting some yams? You working on getting some yams? You gonna get some yams while you working? What you doing? Spending time with family? I see you, Remy. Apologize, folks. Beautiful day, Mimi. It's beautiful morning. These cards said Bianca Monroe, we birthday twins. Robert Smith is working and taking my mom to see Life Jennings at the City Winery. You know, Rob, let me put on some dope shows there. I haven't been there yet. And I hope y'all have a good time. Mimi said, I would love some yams. Big Shannon, hit the blast button real quick. Hit the blast button quick.
know you done fucked up, don't you? What? What'd I say? I'm about to put your ass on blast.
Gotta put my girl Mimi Santana on blast real quick. Mimi's comment was, I would love some yams. Miss Mimi, what yams is you talking about? I just want to make sure that me and you were talking about the same yams. Probably getting out in the nature this weekend, taking the dogs upstate to hunt woodchucks. Christine gonna be in these streets all weekend. BB got no plans yet, but Yams definitely would be involved as always. Said birthday month twins. Big Shannon said, shout out to Mimi. She knows why. I love that news. Bianca Monroe said, see, that's why we FB besties. I get it now. Think different. Great morning, Big Roll. Great morning, everyone. Uh-oh. Go ahead, Mimi. Go ahead, Mimi. Get them yams, Mimi. Get them goddamn yams. I'm talking about. Hell yeah. See, Shannon had me believing that you was a church-going, God-fearing woman. Like all you did was just praise the Lord all day. I didn't know you was in these streets. Go ahead, Mimi. I did not know you was in these streets. Damn. Think Different performance Saturday on Broad and Dolphin. What time, Think? Lashia. What time? Lisa Carter said no plans, no games. Pretty happy got a real sample. Okay. Mimi said, I am, but I need penis too. That's right. That's right, Mimi. You get that dick. You enjoy that dick, girl. Bianca said, God fearing women get yams too. Lashia said 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Any footage? Lashia? Till she becomes a part of the BEN, now she for the streets. Stan Saul said, I'm going to sit in the corner and cry because nobody wants me. Pussy. This nigga. Folks, real quick, need y'all to go hit that button right there. Bottom left-hand corner. Hit the share button. Share Big Roll. Keeping it real with Big Roll in the morning. Come back in the chat and type shared, please. Shane said, I ain't getting no yams either. Maybe I need to get in the church. Deacon exclusive. Deacon Reynolds. I can see that. Bobby, that's I don't ever want to do that to a guest. So if you could tell brethren to come backstage, please. Share Big Roll Show. Ev was good. Hit the share button. Come back in and type share. Let me know you showing love. Big exclusive. Let me know when my special guest is here, please. Gotcha. Appreciate that, Ev. Well, at least stay trying to maintain that innocence, man. Stay trying to maintain that innocence. I'm sorry, boo-boo. Miss Lisa, we see right through you. We see right through you. You expose yourself, pretty much. Like you always say something, nice and wholesome, but then the freak come right out the back. Like you say so, you're like, yeah, you know, just want to make cookies and go to softball games, you know, and then have somebody pull my hair from the back. It's like you get possessed and shit. Yeah, I can say that's where they go to repent after. Hi, dear. What's good, sis? Good to see you. Every morning, 9 p.m., Ev. Oh, shit. I thought I cut my own feed. I'm like, oh, shit. So, folks, not to keep y'all, you know, in too much darkness, got a special guest on this morning. Extremely, extremely interesting individual and whatnot. Kin to some very famous folks. And I'm blessed this morning to have him on the show. I was able to get the time, get him to come in, and and holler at y'all. Just so that, you know, for those who don't know him, which is not a lot, because this brother is quite famous. He got building a very strong name for himself. But for those who still don't know him, figure to bring him on, keeping it real with Big Roll in the morning, and ask him a few questions, introduce himself to y'all. So, yeah, I did. It was about time or whatnot. My shit was damaged. It was damaged. So without further ado, folks, I want to bring in my special guest, Mr. Brethren Samuel.
Let me tell you something about yourself.
Morning. Tell me something, sir.
Don't listen. Hold up. Don't ever have me sitting here on my hands like this again. Ever. You let me know a start time, and I will be here ready at that start time. You don't just give me a broad arrangement to show up. People getting killed out here standing around, waiting around. But to everybody
You are
out
absolutely right,
guys,
sir.
how y'all doing? Hey.
Sir, I apologize.
Mr. Rowland.
Hopefully you forgive me, man. How you feel this AM, sir?
I'm well. The sun is shining.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The sun is shining. It's rising and shining.
Mr. Brethren, you've carved out a nice name for yourself, and there are a whole lot of folks that know of you already. But let's just say, for the folks in the AM who watch my show who don't know who you are, I wanted to bring you on, ask you a few questions, let you introduce yourself to my family, if that's cool.
Well, for those of y'all that don't know me, I'm Brethren Samuels. You might be more familiar with my big cousin, little cousin, Kevin Samuels. I just wanted to correct something with you, Big Roll. You spelt my name wrong. There is a S at the end of Samuels. It's not Brethren Samuel. You see that S at the end there? You changed the letter of my name. You changed the person that I am. And as you said, I built this name up to be something outside of my cousin, Kevin Samuels. And I am bridging the gap in Black love and urban happiness.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Duly noted and corrected. Have you met some of the folks from the Big Exclusive Network yet?
Saladin. I'm looking at some of these names, and they look a little familiar from my show. Some of them, but not all of them.
Okay.
Cuz talking about some mother knows. Mother know better than to keep my name in his mouth.
So tell us about you, sir.
What do you want to know?
So your younger cousin Kevin got all the pub.
See, the thing with Kevin was he delivered the information a little more harsh. I'm not as savage initially. You have to draw that out of me. He would just give it to you from the beginning. It was his way of protecting himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Is a famous comedian. He said his mama said, sometimes you got to be a lamb to allow yourself to be the lion that. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to be a lion to allow yourself to be the lamb that you truly are, and that's what he was. Grand
Do you
Rising,
feel
Miss
like
Smith. Grand Rising, Miss Smith. Don't ever
you
curse
feel
me with
like
my man.
you and Kevin had the same views?
Well, Kevin got his views from me, sir. Kevin got his views from me. I would plant the seed, and then he would add his own little pajazz on it.
Well, let me ask you this, sir.
What's so funny?
Why
What are
why
you
did it
talking?
appear?
I want to laugh too. What's so funny?
Why did it appear he wasn't too popular with women?
What's so funny? He was just chuckling. What's so funny?
What? I'm listening.
Excuse me?
Your energy, man. Your energy just got me feeling real, you know what I mean, bubbly right now.
Gotta wake up, baby. Gotta wake up. I'm gonna let you
Yes,
ride
indeed.
off on that one. What was the question again, sir?
Question was, why did it appear he wasn't too popular with women?
Because nobody likes the truth. The truth ain't got no friends. The truth don't have no friends. And depending on whose truth you're speaking, your friends will change. Well, the people that think they're your friends. That's why. People can say all this other stuff that they want to say. I could pull up just as many videos of him telling people to get their shit together, male and female.
Gotcha, sir. Kevin often said that women feared the word accountability.
Hold on. Somebody asked a question. Bajazz.
We're going to get to that later.
Bajazz.
I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to give you the floor.
Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you the floor and whatnot. We to get through these few questions, and I'm going to give you to the crowd, let them ask you whatever they want.
All right, Miss Reynolds, going back to the whoo.
So, yeah, Kevin often said that women fear the word accountability.
Ooh.
You feel that way too, sir?
Accountability for 400, Alex. Well, this is something that my cousin, this is where we kind of disagree. Remember, I told you I planted the seed and he went off and did his own thing.
Yes, sir.
I will say that he made accountability seem like it was just a female thing. Nobody likes to take accountability. It's just that when females move their ability, it's a lot more harsh. See, a male will try to gradually change what you're thinking so you forget all about the accountability. A female will go from black to white. Did that make sense to you? A female will go from black to white, so it makes it more noticeable when they're not taking accountability.
Gotcha.
But it's a universal thing. Male, female, she-male, whatever you identify as, accountability is, or will be an issue for you.
Understood. Sir, women's wants and needs are always on the forefront.
Yes.
Brethren, what do you feel the brothers' wants and needs are?
Ooh, that varies. It depends on the brother. But if I'm generalizing that statement, peace, communication, and a tad bit of affection,
Nice.
Men are fairly simple. It varies from time to time, but they're not deal breakers. Like, his favorite meal occasionally, a foot rub, a back rub, the same things that a male version of what a female wants. But these things aren't all deal breakers,
Yes, sir.
Get these comments popping, please. Comments and shares. I usually don't talk or interact with anybody until I have these comments. And you guys are just sitting there listening with your thumb up your ass. Let's go.
Brethren, how can these households be whole again?
Trusting and keeping other people out of your business. Both parties tend to get diarrhea at the lips. And at the end of the day, it ain't nobody business. It ain't nobody business. You're going to go through something with somebody. And if it ain't this somebody that you with, it's gonna be the next somebody. But you're gonna go through something. Like, see, my grandparents, we used to go to my grandparents' house every Sunday. They lived out West Philly, right over there off of 45th and Sansom Street. Okay. And we used to go out there every Sunday. And when I think back when I was a little boy, you never knew when it was trouble in paradise. Grandma and Pop, they went through their stuff, but it never left the bedroom. You know, some of the stuff they went through, you didn't find out until years later. And that has changed amongst our our culture. Nowadays, the 4 and 5 year old little niece know all the business. You know what I'm saying? And that's a no-no. That's a no-no where I came from. You let a 4 or 5 year old tell an adult anything that he had no business telling them, he getting popped in his mouth. She getting popped in his mouth. You know? This is terrible. This is terrible. And I believe it's up to us strong-minded individuals who aren't afraid to speak the truth to save us. You know, a few years ago, I thought it was up to the black woman, but the black woman is mentally jacked up too. She can't even save herself. How to save each other.
Preach. Brethren, at this time, I would like to go to the comment section with my family and see if they have any questions to ask you, sir. You cool with that?
First, I want to address Mr. Big Exclusive before we go into anything, because he's what's the word? He's priming my engine. Talking about Brethren was never a little boy. Let me tell you something. You see this? The women love this. The women love this. I show up to any one of your events. I won't have to say a word. I'll find me somewhere to sit down. I'll cross my leg like this. And they will bring me drinks and everything. Oh, I won't have to say a word, Big Exclusive. So don't try me. Don't try me, big man. I'm sorry.
Brethren,
I just wanted to address that.
Brethren,
yes.
Can I see the leg cross one more time?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the comment section and see if my family want to ask you any questions. Oh shit!
Let's go. Come on.
Family, any of y'all got any questions for our special guest this morning?
Let them comment. Big Exclusive says, Brethren, are these women trans? Some of them are. You know, in upstate New York, they're trying to pass a law to where you don't put male or female on the birth certificate until you're 18 years old. Since when did that become a choice? That is unfair. Wow. You see how they just got what's his name? Dr. Umar? Did y'all see that? Y'all see how they just got Dr. Umar? They're not playing fair out here. So it depends on the woman. My daddy taught me something a long time ago, how to identify. He said you could always tell from the hands and the neck. That's something that they can't hide, and that's something they don't get surgery on. You look at the neck area, not necessarily the Adam's apple, the whole neck, collarbone, everything, in the hands. Look into that. Let me see what we got here. No, what happened to Umar? Oh, Dr. Umar was in a debate with a trans, and he didn't know it was a trans, and he was addressing her as a beautiful, intelligent black woman and all this old stuff. And then she waited until it was over and did a whole live and was like, you know, your little thing was jumping because I was looking all sexy and cute.
Wow.
And I had on a bunch of makeup because I knew y'all was going to try to say that I was trying to bait him into this. No, he knew what was going on. Yeah, they baited him and they tried to run him through the ringer, but it wasn't fair. They set him up. Go on, look it up. Dr. Umar with the trans gloves. Christine Kane. Look. Cuz had him talking to a man disguised as a woman. Yes, he did. Brethren, are those spirit fingers? Not at all. Mm-hmm. Bro, you gotta hold it together. It's your show, brother. It's your show. You gotta hold it together, baby.
Sir, I'm trying. I am. I'm just. it's kind
For
of.
those of y'all that don't know, I am a friend of the network. I could pop up on anybody's show.
Say it again, sir.
I may pop up on anybody's show. I'm a friend of the network, so it's no telling where you'll find Brethren Samuels. So y'all might want to tune in to every show because you might not get a heads up on when I'm going to show.
Oh man! Oh man!
Miss Smith is called Rising Energy. See, let me tell you something that a lot of you guys might not know. You're supposed to arise at a certain time of the day. The sun rises between, let's say, 6 and 7:30. You know, it's going to vary based on the time of the year. If you too rise with the sun, you can be energetic. A lot of you set your alarm clock after going to bed late, after putting some heavy food on your stomach. You wake up, you hit the snooze button, you go back to sleep, and you wonder why you're tired throughout the day. You're tired because you didn't get your ass up. Simple as that. You have to rise with the sun. If you rise with the sun, your day will be over by 7. Trust me, baby. Your day will be over by 7. You'll be sitting down. Your whole day is taken care of, and you just riding out the rest of the evening.
Brethren, if I could ask you a quick question myself, sir.
Hold on, Bianca wants to see the leg cross again.
Yes, sir, your attire is rather unique. Like, yes. Do you get that tailor made or?
Well, I'm not that rich yet. I'm not that rich yet, and with everything that happened to my cousin, it's been a little tough to keep up. So, unfortunately, I'm wearing my old vampire uniform, but only you know that. But the tailored stuff is coming. More attire will arise. We just had to see how everyone took the brethren. That's all.
Big Shannon wants me to ask you about the jerk off lady situation.
What jerk off lady? Oh, I was in the comments. I remember. I'm surprised her nose didn't hit the screen the way she was lying. It just didn't add up. And that's what you got to do, fellas. You have to listen to the words that people say, and it won't add up, and you can catch them. You can catch them lying. Okay? See, if you're just hearing them, they'll be able to get over on you. But if you're listening, whoa. Hold on. So a man somehow, some way made it through all your coworkers. He was a coworker, my bad. But he made it through into your office. Somehow, some way got to the point of pulling his genitalia out. You never mentioned him closing the door, pushing it to, anything like that. Nobody's walking back and forth past your office. Then he proceeded to massage one out. Now, don't get me wrong. Perhaps 120 seconds tops, depending on how backed up he is. But there's no way a man strolled his way into your office, didn't hold you hostage, pulled out his winky, rubbed one out, and you was able to watch the whole thing, see it shoot out, see it land, and watch him leave. That's a bald-faced lie. I'm sorry. I don't know you, ma'am. I don't mean no disrespect. It was funny. It was entertaining. But she was lying, ma'am. I'm sorry. Maybe he was a Minuteman. You know, Minuteman is for wet. It's hard to be a Minuteman when you're fucking Pomula. Maybe anyone who faces trauma not going to talk about it freely in public. And if you look at her facial expressions, she was loving it. It sounded like, to me, it was altered slightly. It sounded like she said, stuck her head out the office, laid eyes. He came in the office. They push the door too. She pulled out a titty or something, showed her areola, and he just, and she enjoyed it. That sounds a little twisted to me. And clean it up. That's right, Lucille. And then she cleaned it up. And she didn't say she grabbed no tissue or nothing. For all we know, she could have
No
grabbed her
gloves,
blouse,
no nothing.
wiped it off the desk, and
She was
tucked it right
familiar with
inside her
that
panty
jizz.
drawers. Right inside her panty drawers. She looked like she wear bloomers. You know, anybody between the years of 1959 and 1974, they wear bloomers, especially when they aunt come to town. I know all the secrets, male and female. Y'all want truth, right? I told you truth don't have no friends.
You got the floor, sir.
Truth don't have no friends.
You said not the bloomers. Is that true, Lisa Carter?
I'll cross my ladies and go and sip this tea because I'm minding my business. Okay. Look, now the bloomers is comfortable. But I bet you if you say bloomers on Bianca's show, she gonna talk about how she got a thong up her ass all day. Because they tell people what they think you want to hear. Or she gonna say she don't wear no drawers. I guarantee you. Now everybody want to admit that they wear bloomers. Because Brethren Samuel says some truth that you can't spin move.
Wow.
Your little bloomers, your moo-moos, y'all walk around the house with your moo-moos on, you know what I'm saying, looking like a grandma, and then take all these pictures, y'all take 100 pictures to post to. Get out of here with all that.
OG said that Bianca Monroe free balls every day. My fault. Lamont said,
and Miss Carter talking about something. Not at all. I believe in free the vajayjay. You have free vajayjay when your aunt come to town? Because your aunt will be rubbing all down your leg, all in your socks and everything. Cut it out. You're lying. Your nose touching the screen. Nose touching the screen.
Wait a minute. BB's responded. You want to take that, sir?
No, I'm not bloomers or comfortable. I wear thongs too. And sometimes I go commando, especially, I don't know, see Ali? While I'm in, especially with Ali. Oh, it got split up.
Yeah.
While I'm in the house. See, Bianca is a free spirit. Bianca is a free spirit. She lives in her truth. And I'm almost certain she might, even if she does live with somebody, she probably walk around doing the titty vagina dance, just titties just swinging all over. You ever see a woman in a house naked and her phone ring in the other room? Ooh. She hit that corner like Jerry Rice, busting a post. He hit that corner like, boop. Titties be like, whoop, whoop. She gonna get to that phone.
Brethren, give me that titty vagina dance one more time. The titty vagina dance. What if they got real big titties?
I'm sorry, but no, you know the big women, because they do that, this is what they do.
Oh, yeah. Like they jumping rope.
Women, they gotta go like this.
Like they jumping rope.
Yeah. Because them things get all over the place. Does Brethren pitch woo? Brethren likes to make people feel good. Based on my aura, people tend to think I like men. But you'll be surprised, I will fuck the shit out of your bitch. Okay? Brethren Samuels is like the ghetto prince. I'm the prince of the ghetto.
Big Shannon called you a savage.
I told you. Hey, you got to bring it out of me. I'm not as harsh as my cousin, but I can get there.
Savage.
If you lay the breadcrumbs, here it come.
He said, I will fuck the shit out of you.
Who's this Poppy Montega character that Mr. Top Flight is talking about? I'm Brethren Samuels. Poppy Montega is management. Yes. Okay, Miss Carter. You know, let me address Miss Carter real quick. See, you got to get into the mind of these niggas. When niggas feel threatened, they like to say little feminine attacks at you. Oh, I know he got a little sugar in his tank. Look at all the hand gestures and all that. But look at the comments right now. It's popping, and it's all vagina. All vagina. So what you think will happen if me and her was alone? Nigga. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you were saying, Big Bro? I'm sorry. They got me. They got my levels rising.
Sir, this is just too much energy for you to be a guest. When are we going to see a platform for Brethren Samuels?
Well, Big Exclusive Network is the platform. I told you I'm a friend of the network, and I can pop up on anybody's show.
Got you.
So all y'all got to do is reach out to Poppy Montega, give him the time, and I'll be there.
So
okay, Big Exclusive. The engine is prime. Y'all done pumped the gas pedal and turned the key. Now it's ready to, like an old school Buick. Y'all say, and now it's we rolling, baby. We is rolling.
Man, oh man, oh
young
man.
folks might not recognize that noise. That's the way pop car sounded. That's how pop car sounded. And if he stayed on top of his shit, it sounded like this.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't a bunch of that them people ain't had that much money. I'm sorry.
Wow. Already, Miss Smith. I mean, like the gentleman said, he has an open door to come into any program on the Big Exclusive Network. So you'll never know when you'll see Mr. Samuels again. But he definitely come back here.
See, now there you go. You see Top Flight? Men when they're threatened, they throw little extra shit like that. Why you put the MS on the end? I just explained that I will fuck your bitch, nigga. And you want to try me.
Hey, Brethren, what kind of music do you listen to, man? Like, who are you a fan of?
Ooh. Now we asking the questions. Well, first and foremost, I can't forget my partner. Poppy Montega is my favorite artist right now.
Nice.
He's my favorite artist right now. He has some substance with his music, and it's not all that boo bop beep bop bop boo boo boom bing boo boo. You know what I'm saying? It's like rap R&B. It's like 90s R&B wrapped up in rap. However you can take that. But my music foundation goes way, 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 way back to before probably you was even born, Roll.
Wow.
My music foundation goes back to Aaron Neville, Nat King Cole, Temptations, Four Tops, Stylistics, Little Richard, Diana Ross, The Supremes. My music foundation goes very, 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 very deep. Back when the performers wore suits, they had live bands. Farther, even way, I'm talking back before they had the line separating you based on color. Yes, my music foundation goes far, and I can't forget. I love country. I love the blues. I love rock. One of my favorite rock bands is Aerosmith. It's amazing. I used to love Meatloaf. Yeah, my music foundation runs very, very deep. Very, very deep.
You know, you mentioned my man Poppy Montega. Apparently, there's a lot of fans in the chat, man. A lot of folks who wouldn't have checked out his music. So,
oh yeah, thank you, and keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up. And let me tell you something about Poppy. Hold on. Tell you something about Poppy's music. It's true. It's true. Like he literally his music is like a journal. You know how some people, they write stuff down just to get it out and then they just put the book away, but he writes it down to get it out and then he records it because he likes to listen back on it. He makes the music for himself.
And it just so happened that people like it.
And it just so happens that people like, I'm reading through some of the comments. Top Flight, Poppy Montega music is fire. Please go check him out, please. I plan on using his music. Dope, deep, bro. Salute to you, Top Flight. Make me want to uncross my leg. Brethren Kevin used to talk about women hitting a wall. Since he got that from you, what are your thoughts on that? Let's talk about women hitting a wall.
Mm.
And I'm only going to address the women because that's all that was asked of me. This wall that women hits is similar to the wall that Skip Bayless said that Tom Brady would hit 3 years ago. If you stay active, you can prolong hitting that wall. But what happens with women is they get to running off at the Gipper at a very young age. And when they get to running off at the Gipper, they tend to not self-accountabilize. You see that word I just made? They tend to not self-accountabilize.
Self-accountabilize.
And
wow.
when they tend to forget to self-accountabilize, the story ends up just sounding like they're the perfect angel. So nothing against the support system that they talk to, but their support system gives them information based off of the information that they received when the information is false. Now, what the women tend to do is they adapt to the false information and they start trying to go through that wall. Now, this wall is the man saying, hold the fuck up. What's going on here? Hit the brakes. All of a sudden, no progress is being made. All of a sudden, unnecessary arguments, disagreements, unnecessary views of the relationship from the outside. Then they break up. They go their separate ways. But unfortunately, Father Time whoops on women far harder than it whoops on men, because it's not just physically. He whoops on your opportunities. He whoops on how people perceive you, amongst other things. See, men, when their looks go down, if their money go up, they can maintain an even keel all the way to the grave.
Wow. Facts.
Women, when their looks go down, even if they have money, the man is just trying to have a good time, unless she was already his to begin with. So they hit this wall because they can't conceive the exact thing that I'm talking about right now. Did I answer your question, Big Exclusive?
Look, I don't know if you answered this question. I just learned one new statement and one new word.
Talk to me.
Self-accountabilize.
You got to self-accountabilize when you're telling the story.
And I can't wait to tell a woman after the show is over, hey, stop running your Gipper.
Cubs!
Woo, I gotta use that one, boy. Oh my God. Hey, I got a wild random question for you.
Shoot.
Is Brethren a football fan?
Brethren loves football, but unfortunately, I had to fall back on my viewership. You know, my fandom for football is partly why I wear these glasses. Because I'm a feminine man. So sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I stand real feminine. Okay. And I like to go out and drink and smoke my marijuana. And I be eating my little wingdings. And they get to showing the football on all the TVs. And I zone out. And I started seeing pictures all over social media talk about, look at this nigga in the corner looking at these men's ass run around. He ain't moved in 20 minutes. It's hopping from red zone to red zone, and he just sitting there sucking on a chicken bone. So since I can't enjoy watching the games when I'm out and about, I've reserved my want and need for football. But I love it. I love football. It takes a real man to play that sport.
What team is Brethren a fan of, sir?
Brethren is a fan of Bird Gang. Bird Gang. EAGLES. Eagles. Brethren, last question from me. At least, what does a typical day look like for you, brethren? Okay, so I rise with the sun. I make sure my children go to the bathroom and are good. They made it through the night because my children stay in cages. So I make sure they're good and fed and everything. And then after that, I go upstairs. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take my morning dump. I tune into the Big Roll in the morning show at 9. And then at 10, I get up and I start my day by going through emails and messages. Because I'm the urban love doctor, so a lot of people anonymously ask me questions about their situation. So they send me these anonymous messages, and I respond unanonymously, and I let them know what they need to do. After that, I'll go outside and I breathe in some of that good ass prana, baby. After that, I interact with my neighbors. I make some business calls, handle some emails, and I write a bunch of notes. See, I take notes throughout my day. Somebody might say something that I want to stick in my mental Rolodex, but I got so much going on now, and I got to pull out my cell phone and put it in my notes. But yeah, my day is typically a series of events. Life is just a series of events, and that's how I approach it.
Brethren, it was an honor and a pleasure to have you on, sir. My door is open anytime you want to come, discuss, talk, chop it up, bust it up, whatever. Door's always open, man.
Flight, you are hilarious, Flight. You know what? I got a joke. Can I ask y'all a joke real quick? I love this joke. Oh my goodness, I love this joke. But since he's a comedian, I had to ask. Everybody sit down, cross your legs, and come close to the screen. Okay. Why did the little girl walk around with a goldfish in her pocket? Come on, get it rolling in the comments. Why did the little girl walk around with a goldfish in her pocket? It's not a cake. Cops. That's right, Foreplay with B. I'm glad you seen that layup. You see how I got you? That's why I'm a friend of the network. I throw alley-oops all day. You just got to catch it. You just got to catch it. Miss Carter just now asked what's a gipper.
I know. I see that. I'm like,
oh my goodness. Why did the little girl walk around with a goldfish in her pocket? Come on, people. I don't want to take up all this show. Come on. Big Roll, take a stab at it. Take a stab at it. There you go. Big Exclusive know it. He listened to Snoop Dogg. West Side. So she can smell like the big girls.
wow. Yeah.
So she can smell like the big girls. So with that being said, ladies, wash your vagina and don't forget to wash under your tits. Brethren Samuels, I'm out.
Wow. Catch them when you can, folks. That's all I can tell you. Catch them when you can. Oh, man. How many of y'all are subscribed to the Big Exclusive Network? If not, you need to be. How many of y'all got those Big Exclusive Network hoodies? If not, you need to be. Folks, the weekend is coming. I don't know what y'all folks doing, but try to remain safe. Try to keep it positive. I pray for the safety of y'all. I pray for the safety of your children. And I hope to see you back here on Monday in one piece safely. That's all I got, folks. That's my time. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe. Holla at your boy.
In slow motion, it's up and go.
You can get mad if you want, yeah, I said it, it's the Brown said that sends you out head first, forget it, just pretend it's a dream. If you get offended, line of scrimmage, I'm out here on beast mode, defensive, stop acting light-skinned and pretend that I'm joking in my taker hat, dropping with the slam when I choke them. I'm the captain of flagship role, killing them softly. If it ain't iced coffee or double D's, you lost me. It's big road season, yeah, I said it, and I don't have to give a reason, yeah, I said it, and all that blah, 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 you dedicate. It's all facts out here, cause yeah, I said it. It's big roll season, yeah, I said it. And I don't have to give a reason, yeah, I said it. And all that blah, 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 you can dedicate.